Hello Naza, how about you? I just call you to ask about our English assignment.
Hello Roslan, how are you my friend? That is, I also want to ask you about this. Do you have any suggestion?
For now, I'm just thinking about the task. I have been very busy with my work lately.
Actually, I have a suggestion, but I don't know if you like it or not about my suggestion.
Okay, tell me about your suggestion right now.
Actually, like this. What say we tell our experience regarding anything related to open house? Of course, you have experience attending or organizing open house, right?
Yes, that's right. But what do we want to tell?
What do we can say about our respective experience about the pros and cons of this open house practice? We listen to the public. Let the public know the pros and cons of this open house practice.
Oh, okay. That's a good suggestion. Well, you have to tell the good based on the experience and what you get while visiting the open house. Meanwhile, I will tell my experience relate to the best that I see from the practices of open house. So we will able to compare, evaluate from the two aspect of evaluation. What do you think?
Yes, that's right. I support this suggestion. So let's do it.
Okay, Naza, let's do it.
Assalamualaikum. I am Raja Muhammad Nazaruddin, nombor metrik 274764 from Group Q, Pusat PACE UUM Kuantan. I had already talked to my friend Roslan and suggest to him to tell me the pro and con of organizing an open house. Everyone has experience attending open house, right? So we both listen to our experience attending the open house.
Assalamualaikum. I am Roslan bin Razali, matriculation number 629-627 from Q Group, UUM PACE, Kuantan. After discussing with my friend Raja Muhammad Nazaruddin about the title, we have agreed to title has been chosen. I am great with the title. I will tell you about the disadvantage based on my experience of open house practices. So, open your ears and hear what is bad about this concept. However, I do not hate open house. Mostly, I like it. I very like it. I just tell you about this for a guidance. Everyone, if you want to organize or attending any open house, so we both here.
In my opinion, organizing this open house is common among Malaysians when it comes to major festival day. The concept of this open house really needs to be continued. Actually, I want to tell you about the practice of this open house, Ruslan.
There are many benefits of this open house. With an open house, it is easy for a person to visit the house of relative, neighbor, and friend because the date and time are already there and have been set. The practice of organizing this open house concept is of course able of strengthen the relationship and unity among members of the community in general. This will definitely create a society that lives in peace and harmony. Among the benefits that I get from this open house practice is to strengthen racial unity among the community in our country. While I was attending an open house organized by the residents of my village, the guests in attendance, I saw they would socialize with other guests. There is no feeling of shame and silence even if some of them just meet directly. We can make friends with people we just know. So, of course, this thing will get benefit behind this familiarization. As we eat, indirectly the unity and understanding between these guests, comprising of various backgrounds, will be able to benefit. This is in line with the culture in our country that celebrate racial diversity in the country. While attending the open house as well, guests of various races will understand the culture and custom of the race. They will celebrate the festival together even though they have different cultural and religious background. For example, the Chinese India Iban Kadazan will celebrate Hari Raya Aidilfitri together with the Malay and vice versa. So, they will be able to learn the culture and custom of other races and try to understand them. This will certainly create a healthy culture among the multiracial society in our country.
Oh, okay. I'm welcome for our benefit derived from this open house practices concept as an you friends. However, Nazar, many are also seen there are also disadvantage such as my experience of holding open house in my own residence or attending any open house such as in the homes of relative many friends because open house will also cause some problems such as maintaining cleanliness in open house. For example, it can be seen the attitude of the guests present. Some do not care about the aspect of cleanliness. They willingly throw leftover food or food packages everywhere. Although not everyone, even just a few, guests should be aware of difficulties and problems they will face when the open house ends, which will make it difficult for the organizer to clean it. Supposedly, things like this shouldn't have to happen. Okay, also observe based on my experience. Attending some open house event where there are guests who are selfish and do not care about others. This will cause problems and inconvenience to others who are also present at the ceremony. There are guests who scramble while taking food. Some are greedy by consuming food in large quantities. If they were the guests could finish the meal, it would certainly not pose a problem. But the things that happen is otherwise. They don't consume this food. This is of course leads to a wastage. There are some guests who may not get a taste of the food because the food has been wasted. Okay, in conclusion, my friend Nazar, the concept of open house needs to be deeply appreciated by all parties. The concept of open house certainly brings many benefit if people understood and appreciated by members of the community. But if this concept is not understood by a people and appreciated, I am worried open house practices do more harm than good, or just organize it. We don't want the open house practices we attend in the future to have a negative impact. Not even we hope. So, as a member of the community who is responsible for organizing a good event such as open house, one must understand and appreciate the true concept of the open house so that the aspiration will be achieved. Thank you.